Maple Ridge Mission.
Thank you, Honourable Speaker. If it wasn't already apparent, this pandemic has brought to the forefront the need for affordable, accessible childcare. This July marks the second anniversary of the launch of the New Spaces Fund, which has approved an average of 700 new spaces for funding each month. And so far, there's nearly 16,800 new spaces that have been funded throughout the province, helping parents return to work, go back to school, or pursue other opportunities. And in Maple Ridge and Mission, the government has spent over $13 million to date in creating new quality and affordable childcare spaces. And in fact, there's an estimate that Maple Ridge and Mission parents have saved a collective $8 million in childcare costs. Now, the government's also invested $38 million provincially through the Temporary Emergency Funding Program to help keep childcare spaces open during the pandemic. And as of mid-July, childcare providers in Maple Ridge and Mission have received $3 million from this fund. And more specifically in my writing, over 40 childcare organizations received temporary emergency funding. My office reached out to several. Many are in-home care providers, such as Fatoma Hassani of First Choice Daycare and Jalai Abramek of Exploring Minds Childcare and Bluebirds Early Learning Childcare are all one-person operations. And there's others like Little Willows Early Learning Childcare Center in Maple Ridge and Buds and Blossoms in Mission. And they said that the wage boost and the temporary emergency funding has really helped them during this crisis. My office also heard initial concerns that providers had about keeping their kids safe and adding burdens for hygiene. But nevertheless, operators now feel confident with the reopening. And half a dozen childcare providers spoke to my office about how effective the temporary emergency funding was. We also got a lot of heartwarming stories. Buds and Blossoms and Mission, some of the older kids are helping their younger kids practice hygiene. So I did want to thank all childcare operators around the province for the important work they're doing in our society, caring for our children, and how important that work has been. Thank you so much.